Welcome to Corzeons, episode 73! 73? Why?
That's the number of Jurassic World sequels in development.
Whoa! Did you ever hear of dead horses? Well, it sure is fun to beat them. Speaking of beating the meat, this episode is packed like a hot dog, super jam-packed. And like a hot dog, talking about Jurassic World Rebirth in any capacity will measurably shorten my lifespan. That's right, today we're talking Mattel's mainline entries into the toy line of Jurassic World Rebirth. So get ready for less paint, gimmicks, less articulation, and like the franchise in general, malaise! We'll be talking Maisaura, Quetzalcoatlus, and here on Corzeons Unboxing, we'll be unboxing Super Colossal Titanosaurus. And also, light spoilers for Jurassic World Rebirth. I actually saw the darn thing. Can you actually believe it? I actually saw the darn thing. Oh, yeah, I don't regret it at all. Sometimes here on Corzeons, we find these figures to be loose. Unboxed, if you will, but we don't judge them here. No, we don't. Scruples aside, they're happy to be unboxed and out on the town, searching for young kids to play with them. That's a fine sentence.
Our first unboxed toy to talk about is Maisaura, so let's talk about that one.
This figure is called Wild Roar Maisaura. Would it surprise you to learn that it wildly roars? Well, it does when you rotate its tail. There are 4 different roars. Yes, 4 different roars. So it roars when you move its tail. Gimmick found! 2 points to me! The 4 different sounds all sound fine. Herbivoric and vaguely sexually. You know, the world needs more hadrosaur toys, duckbill dinosaurs if you will, and I'm all here for it. I'm glad it exists. I like the duckbills, the prey of the dinosaur world. Bring it on, bitch! Maisaura means good mother lizard, and if dork memory serves, I believe it's called that because it was found in a big herd around many nests, proving that it did in fact care for its young. Wow, mom goals! Anyway, this figure's fine. The sculpt is inoffensive and it's okay. The head is fun, the duckbill is great. Here's where I mentioned the ranch. These figures suffer from what experts call shitty paint. It's a tealish green figure, it sure is. And they splashed ranch on the head. They also ran a highlighter across the side of it. Nicely done. And they, they dipped it in some nacho cheese just at the tip of the face there. So all in all, there's barely any paint on it at all. The sculpt is good. I mean, it looks like a good Maisaura as far as I know. I don't know if that little horn on the top is accurate or whatever, but it looks like a nice duckbill face. I like it a lot. It's cute looking, but again, there's just barely any paint on here at all. But you're not here for the paint on Wild Roar action. You're here for the Wild Roar, and it certainly does that. Only at the expense of any kind of meaningful articulation. And who wants articulation on action figures? As a change of pace, articulation. We'll start at the limbs. The front limbs are on a ratcheted ball joint, so they do splay and go all around, but that is it. That's it, folks. The shoulder is done. There's no wrist, there's no elbow. At the thighs, there is, if there's a splay, I don't think there is, I'm breaking it if there is, but they ratchet. That's it. There's no knee, there's no ankle. Other than that, the back of the tail rotates stupidly. My most derided dinosaur articulation back from when I was a baby. You know how animals can rotate their limbs? Like that. You know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the only tail articulation because you can move it. It does have a wide range of move, but it's tied to the moaning. It doesn't move in any other way, and so is the head and neck. There is no jaw, there is no head, there is no neck. It's all tied to the gimmick. So really, you're just getting... Actually, that's pretty fun. Really, you're just getting the legs out of it, and for that, it's pretty dumb-ass boring. Gimmicks ruin toys. I know the kids love them. Bless their stupid faces, but no. I must have been the only kid that didn't love gimmicks, because back when I was little, I didn't like gimmicks either. I thought they were stupid, and I just wanted to play with the damn thing. So that was me. This figure is fine to crap. I give Mattel's Wild Roar Maisaura a 2 out of 5. Maisaura hatchlings crushed under their mother's girth. I added an extra point because I applaud the rare, non-spiked herbivore to the toy lineup. Next up, Aerial Ambush Quetzalcoatlus, Abey. And let's just say I was very excited for this. I thought the design of it was really cool with the colors and everything. And let's just say, fuff this noise. F this thing to get out of the garbage. F this thing. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much, and you'll see why in a moment. Thank you for bumping the camera. Okay, let's get on with it. I really like the Quetzal design in Rebirth. The scene itself is kind of dumb. It doesn't do a lot of flying. It's just protecting its nest, which in itself, that's a cool premise. It's not attacking a plane for no reason in this one. But yeah, it doesn't get to show off that it's the biggest known pterosaur in the air. Much. It doesn't do much of that at all, but it does gulp someone. Anyway, the movie sucks. It sucks. The movie's a shit movie. It's crap. Anyway, the toy based on that is something. You can look at it right here. It is a black figure. It is black. I don't count the textile printing on the wings. They are a papery fabric that they feel cheap, but they also don't feel like they're gonna rip too much. Other than that, all the paint, like the Maisaura, all the paint is on the head. There's no ranch. There's carefully... Okay, they could have put like a Play-Doh filter over it and splashed ranch on it that way, because there is white. There is the white ranch color on there, and there is the orange on there. They highlighted the under, the throat, and they splashed some orange on there too. So I guess they had 2 colors of paint there at Mattel. So anyway, other than that, the sculpt is really cool. I like the details of the little hands and the feathering, but again, there's no paint variation at all. It's just solid black if you don't count the printed wings. There are the little beady eye. Again, you know, the face is good. The face looks good. If you open the mouth, there is a tonguey that looks nice. No teeth, thank goodness. And you can see the cheeky, you know, gummy mouth things. Why, for the Rex and all the other theropods, why can't they do this? This looks good. Why is it 2 pieces that look like shit, or the rubbery crap that looks like shit? This looks great. Why can't that be done? Why is it so hard? Anyway, beyond the sculpt itself, this figure sucks so hard because of the gimmick. One of the coolest things about pterosaur toys is that usually they come in a flight stance. Okay, so you'd expect the wings to flap. These wings do not flap. These wings are immobile. Why? Because one cool feature that this figure in particular offers is that it can stand like a pterosaur would on land. And that's tied to the entire gimmick. So to activate this gimmick, you fold the wings down and you do this. It's supposed to lock. It does not lock. It does not lock. You can set it very gently. Very gently. There's no way, in any way, you are getting this to work. Nope. I had it set before I started recording, and immediately, as soon as I stepped away, it unlocked. Nope. You can gently, you can tie it together. That's what you can do. You can do it. Because this is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this, and then you press a button on the back to activate flight. Oh, see, I got one. Better not put any weight on it. Can it do it even when I'm not? Yeah. If it's not standing, actually standing. If it's not actually on anything, it does it. Nope. Garbage. Unplayable, as they say. Stupid. Dumb crap. With that, the wings, I guess you could say the wings flap down in accordance with the movement for the gimmick, but they don't flap in any other way. The second gimmick, there's 2 gimmicks. is the head. It's the top one. Which I actually really like the noise. The noise is funny. Hello! So, I like the head gimmick, but I also don't like the head gimmick, because let's get into the articulation. Actually, there's a little bit more articulation than you'd expect. The head does actually move up and down, and there's a little bit of side to side on there. The jaw opens when you press the button. But here, there's clearly a joint here. No, there isn't. That's not moving at all. It moves maybe a centimeter up and down, maybe, and there's no rotational at all. The arms only move in service of the gimmick. They can't move at all independently. But the hands are on a rotational basis. The legs also move because they're separate from the paper wings. And there's also feety articulation. This was a big, expensive toy, and for the main selling point of it to not work at all is complete shit. I hate it. I like the way it looks, but I hate it so much. It sucks. This toy sucks. And screw you guys. It sucks. All in all, it was a cool idea that completely fails in every regard. The only thing I like is this. Oh, that tickles me. I like that. Because of that, and only because of that, Quetzalcoatlus gets a 1. Maybe it's one of these. It gets a 1 out of 5. Frustrated Americans trying to pronounce its name. Crap! It's here! The letter of the day is here! The time has come! Yes, to unbox this Titanosaurus. Can it redeem the previous toy? Because I'm still mad. I'm still mad about it. Oh man, but first, before we unbox it, let's talk about it a little bit. Let's take a look at the box. This is a cool box. I really like the artwork on there. You can see a very happy child describing how large it is, about to crush him, and the really cool design of the Titanosaurus on there, even though it's got a terrifying alien head on there. I was interested in this toy because the colors don't really represent what you see on the artwork. They are wacky colors, and I like the wacky colors. I'm hoping that the toy looks cool in hand, but take a look at the box. You can see it on the close-ups there, and you can see from the close-ups that we're gonna have to assemble this shit. I haven't reviewed a sauropod since my Hammond collection Brachiosaurus, and if you remember, her cloaca of antiquity decimated half my collection. I hope this doesn't happen here. Maybe I'll get a mail. And here we go. It's time to unbox it, folks. There's no nice way to do this. It's harshly, oh man. It's harshly glued. It's not taped together nicely like other boxes. Glory. Okay. There's still more parts in there. Whoa! 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 Okay, that's all. Alright, I'm gonna... I forgot to say that after I talk about all these figures, I will have comparison, up closes, poses, all that stuff with themselves, with each other, and with other figures of similar lines. Okay. All the plastikies are gone. Is this the Distortus Rex body? I think this is the first. No, this is the neck. Oh, a part fell, I forgot.
Shove that in there. Holy ratchet. Ratchet and Clank over here.
It's so big.
This is definitely Brachiosaurus.
Okay. Holy shit. Daisy! The camera's not seeing that yet. Can you see it? Camera? I have to pull back, and I'm not doing that because I'm not wearing pants. Oh man, this fudger is huge! Holy shirt! Well, I'll try to get it on the close-ups. Oh man! That's bigger than the Brachiosaurus, that's for sure. As it's depicted, it is bigger than Brachiosaurus. It's supposed to be the biggest honking colossal there is. Well, look at this mofo. Holy balls! First impressions! It's big. Second impressions, it looks cheap, real cheap. Looks really cheap. The paint looks like garbage. Third impressions, I really like the squishy spiky thingies. The spiky thingies on the back of the head, neck thing, and the top of the tail, near the base of the tail. I really like those. I really like that they're squishy. The rest of it, it looks like I painted it when I was 10. It looks really crappy. It really does. That being said, just the sheer impressiveness of the size of it and the sculpt of it is really cool. At least as nonsensical as it is, at least there is some articulation in the neck. Of course, it has the stupid base neck articulation that I hate so much. This one isn't as it doesn't look quite as egregious as the other one. Whoa, that goes straight up. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It actually looks good. But I want to have the head facing forward. If we take a look at the head, it's not so bad. I mean, it's got ghost paint on, but the jaw opens. There's some, unfortunately, very matte paint in there, but it does open, and there's teeth and a tongue and shit. It looks funny up close. The head is very funny. Okay. I mean, what do you say? It's a gigantic toy, gigantic. Let's put it next to the Maisaura just for funnels. What? And a person would be about that big, which we'll see on the comparisons. But good lord, God, that's huge! Oh my goodness, that's so big. He's so big. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the sculpt it's a detailed sculpt, but nice and ripply, nice scale detail everywhere, varying scales across the various parts of the body, big folds, big scales, big ripples. I like the spikies, like I said. There is at least some tail paint too. The base of the tail the end of the tail is painted, so that's nice. Although the way that it is doesn't really make sense. I guess that's how it's supposed to be. But super long, super big. What a big figure. Oh man. If we could talk about articulation, there is the jaw movement, nothing at the head. In the mid-neck, it rotates back and forth. At the base of the neck, we have the up and down, and it does rotate too. So, you got some movement there. We got shoulder movement, we got thigh movement, nothing at the lower limbs in terms of ankle or knee or anything like that. We got base of the tail movement, which is a pretty wide range. Then the middle of the tail also rotates, although moving it, because of the way it's sculpted and in the position it's sculpted, moving it does really make the silhouette look low polygon and weird, like way too of an abrupt change. That being said, it's super comparable to the original Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus in that, and that one, if I recall correctly, didn't have any kind of mid-neck or articulation there. I don't remember. I don't think it did. So, I mean, there's a little bit more there at least. I mean, this was expensive, but it is gigantic. I mean, look at this effing thing. It's huge. So it's got that going for it. I mean, it's definitely cool. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's definitely cool. And I like how, like I said, I like the spikies. They're even a little translucent. I don't know if you can catch that. But they're catching the light and you can see through them a little bit, and I definitely like that. That's definitely brings a pop of color, and it's a nice speculative touch to the movie animal that really is captured well here, at least. Okay, so we've unboxed it, and you know what? I'm gonna give Super Colossal Titanosaurus 3 out of 5. Please don't hurt me. You're bigger than me. Here are some sweet poses of these figures. Here are some sweet poses of these figures together by themselves with some Hammond collections, with some other figures, with some humans, just to get us an idea of how they compare. And now a special feature that I like to do. Too bad. From the desk of Desmond.
And now we change to the desk of Desmond. Let's see what he has to say about this Titanosaurus.
Well, first I like its spines on its tail and its neck plus head. And first of all, welcome to the desk of Desmond, a sidetrack from Corzeons over the world.
Yeah. What else about the toy? What do you
I
think about it?
like its colors and its pattern of like scratches because it can blend in, but it doesn't really need to. And I like how its eyes is black, and it's big, and I like its stripes on its tail.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this dinosaur is bigger than you?
Not as a toy, but in real life, yes, very big.
Yes, I suppose it would be very big. What don't you like about this toy? Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
What don't you like about this toy?
There's not really anything I don't like about it.
Whoa. Do you think it could crush Abey?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And now we're experiencing technical difficulties on the desk of Des. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh boy.
So, we've reached the end. I know you're all dying to know. Corey, did you really see Jurassic World Rebirth? I mean, you're still here. So that doesn't make any sense. Well, you're half right. I did really see it. But I'll never really be here again. I mean, it sucks. Is it better than all the other Jurassic Worlds? Huh. It kind of is, but all the other Jurassic Worlds are irredeemable pieces of shit. Terrible garbage wastes. So yeah, is it better than those? Okay. Great. You know what's better than those? Having syphilis. It has a couple of good scenes. The T-Rex raft scene is really cool, even if it ends in a preposterous setup for a dumb raft joke. Dumb, with no stakes, ever. Dumb. I did like the Titanosaurus part. That was cute. Then it had some awe to it. And I kind of like the paleontologist guy, Henry? Is that his name? I don't know. Despite the fact that they kept referring to Quetzalcoatlus and Mosasaurus as dinosaurs, and he's a paleontologist. They're not dinosaurs. He should know that. We did it! Whoa, we unboxed the honkin' slab of beef. Oh man. Whew. Next time on Corzeons, we are unbelievably escaping Dino Land for a minute because we are unboxing Limb Toys 6 scale Unexplored 4 Nathan Drake, which of course is bootleg for Uncharted 4 Nathan Drake. Oh, that's gonna be sweet. Those Limb Toys are always awesome in my experience, which is 2 of them, because I recall my Joel and Ellie Last of Us episode. Those things kicked ass. So I'm looking forward to a 6th scale version of kick-assness next time. I can't wait to unbox it with you, my closest friends. Here on Corzeons Unboxed, we like to say that when you have super colossal Titanosaurus in your Pornhub search history, you'll be glad you kept the box you bought it in, because the alternatives look pretty painful. See you next time on Corzeons Unboxed. Bye!
Hey, Artiste, we missed your booby drawings.
Leave me alone, damn you. I've said it countless times. I don't want to draw anymore. I've drawn the same thing again and again. I've lost my spark. There are no more boobies left to render.
Lay Artiste, there's always more boobies.
Gross! Get out! Don't they get it? Breasts on a human person is just wrong.
I can't hear the nipples anymore. What's that? Oh. What could it be? Dear Artiste, I hope you find this titillating. Shudder, shudder. Enclosed is a Titanosaurus. I hope you know what to do. Love, your friend, Lead Design Team Jurassic over at Mattel. Could it be? Get out of here, wrapping paper! I can see them! I can see all of them! I can finally see the milk duds! Yes! I must make art! Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, God bless that pedophile. Yes, yes. Is this what you wanted? More of the same excrement?